Wonderful. Doxed myself again. I fucking love how easy they make it to do that with fucking OBS and Twitch and stuff. It shouldn't it shouldn't fucking pop up. It should literally be one of the easiest fucking settings. It's so fucking aggravating, man. I'm so sick of this shit. They got a goddamn fucking setting for turning your cursor off, but you want to not dox yourself? Too fucking bad. Hit one wrong button and all your personal information is being recorded. It's ridiculous. The shit that they will and won't record. It's so fucking aggravating. But, yay. I love that. I think it's the 5th time this fucking week, thanks to Steam as well. Steam's great about it. Um, Steam don't give two shits about sharing your fucking personal information. Steam's essentially like, hey, here's your first and last name to everybody watching. Ugh, I should have taken, I've started keeping up a fucking, literally just a picture. Like a full screen picture because it keeps shit off the background of my computer. Because, like, again, if I just fucking hit, like, the Windows button, it doxes me or something. And it's like, you can't change it. Like, I guess I fucked up my whole computer when I bought it. I should have put a fucking alias on the stupid fucking thing, I guess. But, nope. Hit Windows button or Control print screen to fucking take a screenshot or whatever you want, and it says your fucking first and last name. And it's just like, thanks, computer. That's exactly what I wanted the fucking crazy people who won't stop harassing me to know. Exactly what I wanted them to know. It's already bad enough that fucking, like, once every couple months I get a bunch of phone calls drunk from people cussing me out because I stopped talking to them. Like, I don't have enough fucking harassment and stalkers. Let's get some people my personal info. God, dude, that's like fucking 10 hours worth of streams I've had to fucking delete. Too, because they don't let you edit it. It's just like a minute that I need to, like, or not even. It's like a 2-second window of time as I panic that I need to cut out my fucking personal info, but Twitch is like, you can highlight it. And it's like, I don't want to fucking highlight a boring ass broadcast. I'm not a fucking loser. I'm not a fucking dweeb who highlights every fucking broadcast he makes because he thinks it's the most important thing in the world. Like, it's just fucking absurd that doxing yourself is so fucking easy. And then, like, protecting yourself is the most fucking difficult thing in the world because Twitch doesn't give two shits. I mean, like, that's literally what they're going through right now, is that they put all that effort into fucking protecting a predator, and then when they finally couldn't protect him anymore, they cut ties with them. Like, they don't give a shit. Which, again, is why I fucking have watched a man be banned, like, 8 times for harassing me, because my reports mean nothing. But yeah, no, they'll let you dox yourself fucking all day. I just had to delete a stream the other day. I hope I deleted it. It's gone now, I think. By time. Oh, God, dude, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to go back. It's deleted. I might have to. God, dude, I didn't even think about that. I think somebody doxed a fucking coworker of theirs or something like that in one of my streams. I didn't even fucking think about that. I'm pretty sure they said their first fucking last name. I didn't even fucking. I'm gonna have to find which video that is, and if I've uploaded it, I've probably gotten rid of the fucking base file and it's gone. So I emptied my recycle bin. God damn, dude. I'm just gonna start banning. Dude, I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. I'm just gonna start banning people. I'm so sick of the fucking... The losers, dude. The people who, like, show up and, like, see that my chat's empty and chat, like, they're fucking the only person in the world who's like, I'm your only friend. And it's like, motherfucker, I don't care about you. Like, shut the fuck up. Man. But, like, I'm so sick of that. I had a guy show up for, like, months on end, and I pretended to be nice to him just because he was the only person in my chat. And his life sounded fucking awful. But, like, he literally would just talk about fucking shit. Like, literal human shit all the time. And it was just like, you know what? I should have just fucking banned you the first time. It's like, I'm playing Dark Cloud 2. Like, talk about Dark Cloud 2 or move on. I don't know why I'm fucking... I tolerate stuff like that. Mostly because it's a distraction from the grind that I'm doing, but I'm tired. I would rather just fucking be tired of the grind and log off for the day than talk to somebody about the dumbest fucking thing imaginable. I'm done doing that. I should have taken my break. I should have taken my break. I was literally 10 minutes from break. I hate you so much. Twitch. All of you. Steam. Fucking... Why? Why is there literally not an anti-dox mode? Like... Why? If you're fucking streaming to one... None! Even if you're streaming to none, why is there not an option to fucking not show windows that have personal information on them? Like... It's fucking ridiculous, dude. And it makes me so mad, too, because I went through everything yesterday on my computer to make sure that it opened up on the monitor that doesn't record, and I clicked my fucking thing, and it popped up on my main monitor, which, like, tells me that there's a fucking setting somewhere that's clicked that's like, on boot up, main monitor. Because I made sure yesterday I closed all of my windows on the left monitor for this exact fucking reason. And the fucking window popped up with my goddamn name just a minute ago. I'm so sick of this shit, dude. Like, I don't fucking care if people know my name, but I care if the fucking freaks out there have access to it. It's a fucking name, but, like, I don't need the fucking people with nefarious intentions having easier access to it. They're already fucking annoying as piss. Is that recording? Dude, fuck, it's OBS. OBS has changed my fucking settings, hasn't it? Fuck you, OBS. God damn it, it's so much fucking wrong with this picture, dude. Fucking cursor shouldn't be getting recorded. None of this should be getting recorded. Why? Fuck you, OBS. Your fucking owners need flogged in the streets. Well, what fucking happened to embarrassing people that do shit like this? Why do we let the elite and rich people just fucking do shit like this? It's so fucking... I'm, as an American, I'm, like, numb to it, but, like, I'm remembering that you're not supposed to be, because when the elite used to piss on poor people, you beheaded them. But, like, now, fucking people like drinking the piss. For God's sakes, the fucking Cybertruck is still selling. Oh, God, dude. I don't even want to fucking edit this episode down at this point. Fucking heartbreak, dude. I was in the zone. No, man, I was in the zone. Why, dude? That's all this week has been. Is fucking doxing myself and deleting a stream because of it. Because again, Twitch is like, we can't edit streams. You can highlight them, and it's like I don't want to fucking highlight it. Like, just let me cut off the last fucking 2 seconds, literally the last 2 seconds of a stream, and they're just like, you can highlight it. I hate this shit, man. I don't know why nothing fucking works. We live in the goddamn future. It's pathetic. We deserve to fucking be wiped off the planet. I've felt that way for so fucking long, and I will keep saying it. I can remember being in a college class and saying that out loud, and people just staring at me like, oh my god, like, is he gonna shoot up the school? And it's like, no, but you're the fucking reason I feel this way. Like, you and your fucking 9 different colors of Stanley Cup. Because 7's not enough. Because we're in a fucking society where one of every day of the week has become dull. I have met and stopped talking to people because they have coffee closets. Because they have fucking literal parts of their house dedicated. I can't drink the same type of coffee. It's just like, I become fucking taste blind. Like, you can't drink the same flavor 2 days in a row. You don't notice the accents. And it's like, I actually would strangle you if it was fucking, like, if Purge was real, you'd be the person I'd go for. Like, I know you don't drink all this fucking coffee fast enough, you motherfucker. Like, you're not only wasting fish science, man, I wish. More just bitching. I just doxed myself and lost 3 hours of stream. But yeah, we are doing fish science. We did have just a discovery, but I've lost all happiness because I think it's the 6th, 5th time I've doxed myself this week. I've lost so much footage on Twitch from doxing myself. It's killing me. It's literally killing me. We did just apply the lo-fi theorem, though. Or is it even a theorem? She proved it, right? Welcome in, Expondo. It was actually a very fun stream until I fucking doxed myself and had to delete it. Now I'm just sad and bitter. Well, I'm always sad and bitter. Now I'm sad and bitter on the outside, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the hypothesis step. So we had something bad happen. I was working on the fish. It was a 195.6. And I fed it a couple times, and it wouldn't grow. It literally came up with a message that said, your fish is too big or something like that. It won't grow anymore. So I've had that happen before, and other people have had that happen before. And what you do is you breed the fish, and it'll let you feed it again. So I did that, and then it grew, and then it said the message again. So now I'm at 195.9. So I decide to breed the fish again. I breed the fish, and it results in a 195.8, which is the fish I have now. It also lost, like, 1,200 grams. So, like, I might have actually hit the limit. We're kind of waiting to find out. But it might finally be over. Or I'm getting into the weird zone and the fish is starting to act funky. I also did discover that if Does feeding impact the weight? Feeding potato cakes lowers the weight. But from my research, nobody has been able to determine if weight does anything. Nobody's even really sure if the characteristics of the fish matter that much. People still argue about which lane you're supposed to pick. So it's like, I don't know. I would think weight factors into the strength or tenacity stat, because those are like the stats that matter when your fish is fighting out at the beginning. So maybe weight helps there? But the guidebook, I think, actually says that potato cakes lower the weight. No, it says that carrots change the gender. So I might be regurgitating another rumor. I don't know. I might be regurgitating a false fact. But on this most recent breeding or fusing, I took the lightest fish of 9,400 grams, because that is like tiny. Just the other day I was working with 11,500, and then today I bred an 11,007, and it jumped up 600 grams. So like if I had bred that 11,500, it could have gone up to 12,000. So the fact that I bred these ones and they went down to 9,000 makes me wonder if they're going to be faster. I don't know. I would think that weight only matters in the fishing contest. So, yeah. But, like, is that it? Like, I mean, again, all of this could be for nothing. I mean, it could be that, like, size and all that, and size and weight are just for fun in here. Like, they might have absolutely no bearing on anything. It doesn't stop me from wanting the biggest fish, but it could be in the end that, yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Oh, we got growths! Okay. That's weird. That's... I did not pay attention to what the stats were. I don't know when it grew. We need to look at... I know, I really want to look at the code, but it's just... I don't understand that kind of stuff, and I've gone to so many streams just begging. It's just not happening. Alright, so keep. Keep. You're out of here. Okay, so we got 3 of them. 2 30s and a 27. Very nice. Okay, so if I can get 3 more growths, I can still get to 197. But then I'm out of stats, basically. Right? Because again, on average, it takes 13 feedings to get a growth. So, what is it? Yeah, God. 39 plus 13 is 1, 2, 3, 78. So there's our 3, but 78 plus 16 is 194. So that puts us at 394 out of 400 total points available for the fish. So we can hit 197 exactly by the look of it. And then it's all over from there. Or wait. I should keep the lighter fish? Is that what I think that's what I'm doing technically. I think that's what I said I was doing, was keeping the lighter fish. Jojo! You're funny. So I've said this many a times today specifically, but I talked to somebody who said they looked at the code and they told me that 200 centimeters is the maximum size available for the aquarium. But I asked them like the next day or 2 days later, about it in another stream, and they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. So they were either just like super fucking tired and checking out the code and just don't remember, or they lied to me for fucking some weird form of like respect, and then when I was in another stream with them, they were like, oh fuck, like these people will call me out for it. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But that's all I have to work off of is 200 is the maximum size in the code. And again, I don't even have like evidence or proof of that because the person who told me doesn't even fucking believe it. 200 makes sense to me though. And if you think about it, like all the other stats, how sometimes the game glitches out and like you try to feed a fish and like it freezes because your stats are too high. Because that's a pretty well-known glitch. It made me think that like maybe if a fish gets too big, your game can also freeze. So like if you go over 200 centimeters, the game freezes. But like the developers couldn't find a way to like keep you from catching too big a fish. So they simply made giant fish so rare that nobody would ever have that problem. If I knew how to get to the code, I'd take a look. I've taken a few programming classes, so I might be able to figure... I wish I could even tell you how to get to the code. I'm so inept with computers that in my mind, you just put it in like an old 2000s computer disk drive and like the fucking code pops up on screen. But like that's not how that works, I think. I'm just now realizing that my computer doesn't have a disk drive. Computers don't come with disk drives anymore, do they? I knew people who looked at the code of this game, though, while I was fishing. And, like, I don't know if, like... I don't know. Like, one of them literally modified files of the game. Like, they changed stuff about the game. But, like, they just, I don't know. The whole time we did the fishing science thing, it felt more like they were holding more back than they were sharing. It was so weird. Like, they even claimed to know how the fish were generated, but, like, they wouldn't say how. It was weird. I don't know. I also get the feeling that this game is gonna have, like... It's gonna have a tipping point here soon. I think somebody super famous is going to play this game soon. And it's going to bring so much joy to my heart. But, like, the new people who discover this game are essentially just going to ditch the old people. Because, like, I don't know, man. Like, this game is just, like... It's not moving forward. Like, the fans of this game are still so segmented. It feels like we're in the goddamn fucking 90s still. I just watched 3 streamers yesterday who had never watched another Dark Cloud stream. And it was just like, are you tattling on yourself that you're a narcissist and you don't watch other streamers because you're the only streamer? Or are you, like, just outright telling me that for the last 20 years you've never looked up Dark Cloud on the internet? And I couldn't tell which it was. But, like, they were, like, proud of it. They were like, oh my god, I didn't know so many people liked this game. And it was just like, I don't know how to take that. It's like, people get thousands of viewers when they stream this game. And it's not necessarily because the streamer gets thousands of viewers. Because I thought it was that, and then, like, I'll watch the streamers stream their other games and they don't get the views. It's Dark Cloud. These games are fucking popular. There's, like, 120 people who watch Dark Cloud 2 on a daily basis. I can prove that. Not this second, but, like, if you put out a 12 to 24 hour Dark Cloud 2 stream, it will have 110 views, no more, no less than 100 the next day. There are like 110 people who watch Dark Cloud 2 every single day. And they used to watch me. When I do my 16-hour streams, I don't know if I haven't done one in a long time. It will have 100 views by the next day, and that's where it stops. It does not go any higher than that. But like the thousands of views, that comes from a popular streamer having tens of thousands or 5,000-6,000 followers, and then playing Dark Cloud and all of their fans being like, "Oh my god, I used to play that game." Because it's so funny, but as soon as they start the stream, that fucking comment gets said hundreds of times. "Oh my god, this is my favorite game. I didn't know anybody else knew it." And it's just like, okay, look at the other people spamming that comment. Like, come on. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's weird. And I mean, I'll admit it. I was part of that problem. But like, 2 years ago, when I started streaming, and I was just like, okay, let's see what the competition is. And then I realized, shit, the competition's fucking stiff. If you just look up Dark Cloud 2 on YouTube, there's so much. It's just, again, it just cracks me up. Yeah, and I think that's it. Is like, there's probably a lot of times in people's lives where they were fucking talking to another Dark Cloud fan, and they just, neither of them ever mentioned it. Hilariously, neither of them mentioned it. Because, like, that's been one of the weird, like, outlying events in my life as a Dark Cloud 2 fan, was that I grew up with friends that I played it with. Like, I guess that's actually very, like, peculiar that I had a bunch, like, I had multiple friends who liked Dark Cloud. Well, Dark Cloud 2, I should say. But I remember being in art class, making a wrench out of clay. I actually still might have it. Somewhere. Like that modeling clay that you don't actually have to, like, put in a kiln for, like, little kids. But it was, like, super soft because, again, it wasn't, like, the actual clay that you fucking put in a kiln. And I've moved so many times that it might have broke, but... No, it's just, it blows my mind. Because then you go to the flip side and you're like, okay, well, let's look some stuff up. And it's just like... Again, I describe this game as still being in the era where Mew is under the truck in Pokemon. Like, people believe Mew is under the truck. That's the era this game is stuck in. I recently, like, as like a few weeks ago, had to start going through my videos to see when like, because I picked up a fucking rumor for Dark Cloud, and I spread it a few times, and I wanted to figure out how many times I spread it, but, like, I was part of a fucking naysayer group in Dark Cloud that was like, yeah, Muskalaka is better to fish in than Matataki Waterfall because Matataki can only spawn one Mardan or Baron at a time. But, like, it's literally not true. And there's no evidence that says that. And, like, I was spreading that rumor, and it's just like, why? Why was I doing that? It's like, the information is available, and this game's been out for 20 years. Like, people can disprove that, and it has been disproved. Why am I spreading that rumor? But I realized recently that I was still a part of that problem. But, like, I don't know. I have a feeling that there's going to be a big streamer, like, a big streamer, who ends up playing this game by recommendation or something. And yeah, like the new fan base is not going to be impressed with the old fan base of just like, man, look at us, we got rumors and secrets. And the fucking 2024 gamers are just gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And it's like, spooky. We got iceberg videos. That's a fun one. Cause he doesn't play indie games and stuff like that, but he does play like cult classics that his chat does recommend. He played Fear and Hunger, but I think he got told to play that by another streamer. Um, the biggest one I think as a community, if and again I have no problem saying this. I hate the Dark Cloud community so much. They refuse to work together. It'd be so easy for them to rally behind like Hidden Castle or Shaztopia or any of the big figures that like fucking piss all over the Reddit and Discord and get like Lobos Jr. to play Dark Cloud 2 because he played Dark Cloud 1. But I think if we got Lobos Jr. to play Dark Cloud 2 and Fish, it'd be all over. Because he likes I'm pretty sure I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure he liked Dark Cloud 1 and he likes fishing. And I think if we got Lobos Jr. to play Dark Cloud 2, enough of his fans would be like, oh my god, I love this game. And then the fishing bonanza would start. Because it's on his stream list. I think it's only got like 4 votes or something like that. But Dark Cloud 2 is on his stream list to play. And like, again, if there's actually 10,000 people who watch Dark Cloud 2 on Twitch, they could get it. They could rally it. It's not like it's the internet. It's not like you actually have to try. Everybody would just have to show up for once and not pretend that this game is a cult classic that's never been heard before. Again, there's Final Fantasies with less followers than this game. It's not a small game. And yes, Final Fantasy has the secret of being a big game. But like 10,000 people isn't a small number. That's a big fucking amount of people to watch a game that the fans refer to as a cult classic. Like that fucking like it fucks me up. 10.8 thousand people for Dark Cloud. How many for Dark Cloud 2? Now again, the overlap's going to be insane. But I bet Dark Cloud has more people. Does it not? 13.4 for Dark Cloud. Those aren't small numbers. Like here, let me see this. Dino Crisis. 18.6. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's like the number for, hey, sorry bud, your game's not a cult classic, it's just not that good. Which, I love Dark Cloud 2 and Dark Cloud, they're great games, but man, they do have some flaws in them. What's his name? How do you say it again? Ludwig? How are you supposed to actually say it? Ludwig? But Ludwig would be good. Who's his friend? Who's that guy he's always with? Is it Connor? Connor would be good. He's popular. Shit, that fucking... Who's that? Fuck, I hate... It's not that I hate VTubers. I just have... I wouldn't even say PTSD. I just don't like it when people make their voices so fucking artificially high-pitched. I went to school with guys who fucking talked with that mouse VTuber voice back in like 2008, and like I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. I just don't. Iron Mouse, yeah. That would be... The VTubers are big right now. VTubers are big right now in Dark Cloud. There's some big VTubers streaming Dark Cloud. I got yelled at by one of them. Who's the no backseater one? Stalker Ray or whatever. I was actually really shocked that she apologized to me too, but she got mad. And I was actually trying to help her, but I think she got what I was trying to say without me saying it, which made me feel bad because technically I did spoil it, but she seemed really bummed about something. She got the in Dark Cloud 1, I guess she didn't want to build up weapons at all. However, people convinced her to after they got the frozen tuna. I guess the frozen tuna is like what convinced them that the game could be fun. So when they got the turtle shell in this game, they were bummed because they were like, "Oh man, I wish I could have gotten the frozen tuna." And I was basically trying to like hint them towards like building up the turtle shell into the frozen tuna. But they weren't picking up what I was putting down, and finally I was just like, "Hey, can I like spoil a little something for you?" And they were like, "Fucking no, I'm so tired of this. Like, I let one person spoil something for me, and now everybody..." And it's like, oh, Jesus. I think she's Japanese, but, like, and I don't want to be weird about this, but she has her local time, or she has local time displayed in the top of her stream. And, like, I don't know if it's my local time or if it's her local time, because it says local time, but it's my local time, and if it's my local time, she could be Japanese, but she's fucking playing in America. But the person I'm talking about definitely, I believe, is Japanese. They play the fucking Japanese version of Dark Cloud 2. But yeah, no, it says local time in the top of their stream every time I fucking watch, and it says my time. So it's just like, is that my local time? Because that's weird as fuck. Like, why the fuck are you telling me mine? Oh, yeah, no. I did watch a French streamer for a while, and I used Google Translate to talk to them, but I have not seen that many Japanese Dark Cloud streamers. I did watch one. What was his name? He was so funny. I haven't seen him in a long time. That's the other thing though, is like I don't watch a lot of games. Like, I play a lot of games, but I only watch a few games. There's only a few games that I actually care to know more about, or, and I was bitching about this hard, subject myself to, because I can't not talk about this. If it's not your first playthrough of a game, do something interesting. I don't know how people play through a game the same way 100 times as their first playthrough. And again, your first playthrough, totally fine. Enjoy yourself. Do whatever you want. Fucking follow the breeze. But, like, your second playthrough, like, try something different. Your third playthrough, enhance what you've worked on. Figure out a better way. Fourth playthrough, modify. Get better. Fifth playthrough, you should be finding your groove. Sixth playthrough, find that groove. But, like, if your groove is the same as your first playthrough, I don't believe that you're getting the full enjoyment out of the game. And maybe you are. I don't know you. But I don't believe it. And that's fine too. Because you've given yourself time. But it's like, it's the people who are like, I played this game for the last 20 years. And I'm watching them, and they're in Rainbow Butterfly Woods using the classic gun and the battle wrench. And it's like, how do you still have those weapons? And they're just like, what do you mean? And, like, I realize that they're still playing the game the same way they did when they were 7. And it's just like, my guy, you're in your fucking 40s by the look of it. Like, what the fuck? Build your goddamn wrench up. And they're just like, oh, no, I don't want to be overpowered or anything like that. And it's like, okay, are you doing a challenge run? Or are you fucking with me? And, oh, I don't do challenge runs. I don't have time for that. And it's like, I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, who texted me? Oh, my mom's headed home. Good for her. She made it far, damn. I think she did 5? I think she did 5 miles out there? Good shit. You can build up your weapons without being overpowered. Yes! So, like, I understand that, like, my whole thing is getting as overpowered as possible, but, like, it blows me away how many... I didn't know! No, not again! Is he as big as possible? It's gonna... I think it's trying to keep me from getting my fish bigger. I'm gonna have to breed him again. It's not supposed to be saying... It's keeping my... It's doing that on the... It's... I think I've hit the limit. Not actually. I think I can keep pushing it. There might actually be no limit to how big you can get a fish, besides how many times you can feed it and what's happening to me right now. He should have grown. That should have been a growth right there. I think my fish is as big as possible. Model-wise. I think the number is just going to keep going up. Oh, man, I wish I could tell. I want to know. I just don't know. Who can I most easily breed this into and see if it's bigger than the other ones? Where's the breeding chart? Fish locations. Baits. Where did I put the breeding chart? Fusion! Oh! Your timing was off. Fusion! Oh! Your stance was bad. Where the fuck is it? Fishing times, fishing locations, fishing baits. What the? Where's my picture of the fucking fishing chart? There's all the other fishing charts. I'm like missing just the fusion chart. This is weird. What the hell? Fish breeding, there we go. 200 centimeter would make sense to the size limit since it's a nice round number. It would, but like... I don't even know if there is a limit at this point. I think they might just fucking keep you from it. Oh, what's the dog barking at? One minute. I have no idea what that dog was fucking barking about. Never forget that Frieza was getting smacked around. Wait. That Frieza was getting smacked around by Frieza for a little hour while goes. Oh, by Broly. Okay, yeah. He's all yours, Frieza! What? No! I am the mighty Golden Frieza! I need to actually watch all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and everything. I watched it as a kid, but I remember nothing. Besides absolutely loving Toriyama's design for dinosaurs. It was actually only recently that I realized that I draw my dinosaurs in a Toriyama style. And it made me really proud. Because my whole life I got bullied for drawing dinosaurs. Which is like really fucked up because the way I got bullied for drawing dinosaurs essentially was like it was like a school shooter joke. Like that's like the kind of fucking humor it was. And like it bullied me to the point where, or bullied me? Put me down? I don't even know. To the point where I just stopped drawing entirely. But like I went back and looked at one of my drawings one time and I realized like it was just not a knockoff, but a total inspiration by like Toriyama's dinosaurs and stuff like that. Like it was just that's in my mind how a cartoon dinosaur would look, and that's how I drew mine. And it kind of made me happy. And it made me sad that I didn't stick with drawing dinosaurs and stuff like that. My god, man. Looking back at it, like I never had fucking good friends growing up. I picked the fucking worst people imaginable. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing right now though. What fish do I have to work with? Oh no! Didn't I just delete all of my fish too? Ugh. Do I have any fish that are mid-experiment? 195.8. My 187 babies. Oh, wait. Oh, you're from the last batch. So this one grew. This one technically needs bread. Because, okay, so wait. So this is basically the fish I need. See, like, it's just barely smaller. You'd think there'd be a bigger gap. But, like, maybe in 1.1 centimeters, it happens. So if I want those last 3 centimeters, I have to go back to this fish. After every growth, I think I'm going to have to try and I don't even know. That might not even work. He might have only grown Because it was the first feeding. The other fish didn't grow either. I actually don't know. Oh, did I just organize all those fish in there? Well, that's a whoops. Whatever. Oh god, that was too many. I made too many. Excuse me. No! They weren't max size? You're telling me they weren't max size? I fed the wrong fish. I think I'm gonna have to take a break. Okay, I don't know if anybody's in here. Expondo, Xerxes, Sun. If anybody is here, I will let you decide. Not like it's some sort of fucking great choice. But I am getting ready to start playthroughs of Final Fantasy X. Oh god, that's even scarier, because if you at least have taken... Did you say you took classes? If you took classes, I'll never understand it. But I'm going to start a playthrough of Final Fantasy X, X-2, or continue a Final Fantasy III playthrough. I don't know if you have any interest in those games, but I think I'm going to open up my aquarium and take a little break and then play some Final Fantasy games. What should I do here? I'll probably close stream. I want to see my babies real quick, though. The problem is that the code is compiled. We'd have to put it through a decompiler to look at it, and I don't know how to do all that. I think I actually downloaded decompiler recently because I needed one for a ROM for a game that I strangely own, but I couldn't get any of the DLC for because it's on a server shut down 7 or 8 years ago. Which hilariously, I think I looked up and is one of the only situations where you 110% can use an emulator because said product is no longer in existence. Let's look at some of my weirdos. Here are some of the more uncommon fish. See, like, I feel like it'd be cool if you could go on to the Wikipedia and see all the different fish and all the different colors, and when you did your playthrough at Dark Cloud, you could be like, ooh, that's the one I want. Because you can't do that. there's nowhere to find all the fish and all their colors. And wow, did you know that the Priscline actually ends up being really big? And it's like, no, how'd you find that out? And it's like, I had to fucking breed one. But it's like, there's so much cool stuff. Like, the Baron, yeah, let me get the Barons out, actually. The Baron's one of the best examples. What all colors? I don't even know what colors I have. I think I have 3. Yeah. And what's crazy? That's my favorite one. What's crazy though is actually these two I think are the same. This one and like the normal looking small ones. And again, there's more research to be done. But somebody has done all of this before, like 14 years ago apparently. But they have no photographic proof of it. They just have one text document on a Google FAQ post. But apparently what this is if you breed a fish through the breeding chart, through all the other fish that are like on the chart that are required, back to being its original self, it will have a unique color. So like this Baron is actually a normal Baron, but it has a unique coloration. And somebody else has made the claim that fish with their unique coloration are better. But that was it. They didn't say that they were faster or like they competed better or they did anything. Simply that it's better to have a fish be bred to its unique coloration. But like again, and I don't like saying this because it makes me feel like pretentious because again anybody could just come out of the woodwork and be like, no, I recorded all this 15 years ago. But like from what I can tell, I'm the only person who's fucking yeah, like right. It's like a 13-year-old fucking game FAQs post, but like they knew about all this stuff. So it's just like, are they right? Do I need to breed one of these fish up to max stats and like compete against? Because I have one, I think. Where's Duke? Like I have a fish that's almost max. Duke is almost perfect. So like if I got, you know, this other fish, which is the unique color, if I got him to similar stats, would he outcompete Duke? Oh, do you want one of my fish? Yeah, you can have one if you want it. Here, wait, let me show you my best looking fish. Only Duke has been actually, if you want a racing fish, it has to be Duke. I'll be the time. Oh, wait, like, what do you want one of my fish? Oh, that was just a normal Baron. I don't even know which one that was. Let me, if that's, let me figure out which one it was. That's just a normal Baron. That's a that is a wild caught Baron. That is a 94 centimeter wild caught Baron. That is just a normal fish. Oh wow, are they both 94.7? That's fucking crazy. So I would not have duplicated that fish. 9, 13, 15, 10, 10. Oh yeah, that's literally 2 identical sized fish. I mean, if you want one of those, I guess I would take that one. I thought you wanted one of my fish. I'm a little insulted by that. Oh, like, you want to be named after you want the fish named after you? Oh, dude, that fish is getting tossed. I mean, I can if you want, but it's getting tossed. I could name one of these other ones after you, but that fish is literally getting thrown away. It's just a wild fish. It's not even... I don't even know why it's in my inventory. It shouldn't even be in here. Yeah, I thought you wanted one of these. Well, not Duke. I can't rename Duke. Duke's name's set. Dang. So, I think somebody did. I mean, you could have Duke's twin. Duke's twin's available. If you wouldn't want Duke, I could literally duplicate you another Duke right now if you wanted to be a Duke. But don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. Don't take a wild caught fish. Don't take that. That's low quality fish right there. Don't even take 94. That's... Oh no, it's funny that you even say that, because those aren't small fish. Like, that's not a small fish. I don't even know if I have the cooking stove, do I? I do. Let's actually go catch a tiny fish and just see what it looks like real quick. Who's the smallest fish? Tartans and Mardans, usually. Gummies are really small, too. The problem with gummies, though, is that I have a max fishing rod. So, gummies are usually, like, 40 centimeters. Whereas tartans can dip down to, like, 20 centimeters pretty regularly. But gummies can get down to, like, 18 centimeters, which I think along with Mardans, Nedgies, and Pickles is the smallest. Oh, and Gilas. But, like, since my fishing rod's so fucking jacked up, I don't see a lot of small... Gummies are weird. Well, I should say small fish, particularly. Gummies, Gilas, Nedgies, and Pickles have such a small range that you don't actually see a lot of variation within the stats. Whereas when you catch, like a Nonky, there's so much variation that it's, I think, one of the reasons why you never see the giant ones. Because they're kind of hidden. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Who's gonna help me catch the smallest fish? You know what, let's throw some fruit in there. Where's all my fruit? Mardans get tiny, though. But I would say if you have an unupgraded rod, gummies, Gilas, Nedgies are lure rod, and Pickle are probably the smallest fish. But as soon as you upgrade your fishing rod and you start seeing bigger ones, I feel like the tiny ones stop appearing. Well, now, who are you? This isn't at all what I wanted. This fish might be 100 centimeters. I didn't want this. I'm not looking for you. Why do you show up now? I was looking for your ass 2 hours ago. Alright, give me something small. Give me something small. This doesn't seem that small. This is like 50s. 40s? You're making me look bad, Tartan. Give me something small. At this point, a 40cm gummy would be better. I'll take a 20cm gummy. It's just I don't see them as often. I feel like a 23cm tartan is like the most common small fish I see. Heck, one time I caught two 59.6cm gummies in the same day. Okay, that's a small nonky, thank you, but not what I'm looking for. Potato cake. Potato cake actually can catch gummy, nonky, and tartan. I should be using potato cakes. You can... Oh, wait, I missed that. I wonder if the name stays. I actually don't know. I have a fish we can roast after this, and then I won't save the game. But I have a fish named Roasted Pickle. We could roast him. I think he'd want to be at least experimented on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Fucking 23cm tartan. What did I say? Alright, so we're gonna go... You. Good old Blonky. My Bobo Red. Mardan Carrion. Mardan Carrion! Where's our new friend? And then... Where's Roasted Pickle? One sec. Let me go check something. Thought I accidentally locked the front door. Oh my god, there he is! It's dangerous for him to be in there. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I gotta put his family in there. He's got family. Are those all colorful tartan? Do I have multiple colorful tartan? I thought I had 3 of them. Do I have 4? Ah, one of those is wild caught. He's twice as big. That's funny. So the... So we got roughly 25 centimeters. 50 centimeters, and then 180 centimeters. I don't get the feeling that these fish are working out properly ratio-wise. This fish doesn't appear 4 times larger, if you ask me. Am I crazy? I don't think that's working out just right. I'm not a math guy, but... Oh, maybe lengthwise. Yeah, maybe lengthwise you're right. But, yes. Some of the fish just don't scale properly. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that's the answer I've been looking for. Because, like, when you put the Nonki, the Baku Baku, and the Kaji all together... Because, like, I don't know about you, but those are the fish I would describe as the biggest. Um, they're not even comparable with each other. Like, the Baku Baku and the Nonki are clearly larger than the other fish. The Gobbler doesn't even look like he's comparing. He doesn't even look like he's in the same fucking category. And then the poor Kaji, he honestly starts to get left behind. Like, he's big, but, like, as far as, like, the cool-looking fish go at the end, I mean, he's really relying on colors. You know, I might spend the 24-hour stream, August 17th, breeding all the fish. I wonder if I could knock that out in 24 hours. If I totally ignored getting up to the 200 mark, just forget about this, and I bred all of the fish to be this size, the 187s, I wonder if I could actually get every fish in every color. I I would just feel so much better knowing that from that point on, whenever somebody wanted to do Finny Frenzy in this game, they're doing it with the fish they want. Because that's the stuff I care about. When I play a new game like this and I see stuff like that and people are like, oh yeah, the customization. It's like, well, I wanna figure out what I like. Because, like, this right here, where is it? This would have been, like, my main... When I started this game, this would have been my main goal. These two fish. So... There's 17 fish. And some of them appear to be the same color, but when you breed those fish onto other fish, they get unique colors. Like this Mardan Garian right now, this is Bobo colors. So, like, the orange and the yellow makes sense, but, like, where's the turquoise coming from? Like, that's weird. And this Baron is Mardan colored. So, like, a lot of the fish, like, for instance, people were saying, like, Gummy, Hama Hama, Nyler, and a bunch of other fish were all gray. But it's like, I know for a fact when you breed Hama Hama onto other fish that it's not just gray. It has a pattern to it because the Hama Hama itself is two different colors. So, like, there's that. So there's most likely 17 colors. And then there's technically the bonus colors for all the fish when you breed them back to being their original color. So 34 technically. But then, like, again, yeah, there's unique colors of, like, when you put the Bobo on the Mardan. And then some fish, like, again, look totally different. Like, for some stuff, the den looks red, and stuff, it looks brown. It's weird. But I didn't want to get into any of that too much until I got the biggest fish possible. But now that I'm starting to learn that the biggest fish possible might already, you know, be my fish, I could just start. Yeah, it, I can just show you. It looks a bit like that. And you want to see something scary? My time speed's on normal. Oh wait, didn't I just do something I said I wasn't going to save? Anyways, what am I at? I think I'm at like 417 hours. It is very time consuming, but if I do it or somebody else does it, please somebody else do it. Please somebody else do it. Nobody ever has to do it again. It's over. It's done. It's one of those things that once it's done, it's done. There is no guide. There is no. It's just it'd be a Wikipedia page. It depresses me that it doesn't exist. But do you want to see what I've done to this game in the last, how long have I started streaming December 1st of 2022. So in the last year and a half, I've put 135 hours into this save file and then 416 into this one. So almost 600 hours of Dark Cloud 2 in the last 2 years. I want this fucking fish shit to be over. I want it to be done! Ugh. Alright, well, my mom just got home from running, so I'm going to go chat with her. I don't think anybody said a Final Fantasy game, so we might just pick a random one. I don't know. But I'm gonna be back here in a little bit. I need to go eat breakfast. So I'd hate to end stream, but the last time I tried to switch to a Steam game from my PS2, I doxed myself, so I'm just not gonna do it. Only 600 hours, those are rookie numbers. They are rookie numbers, but in my defense, I started playing Dark Cloud 1. Come on, you can sit with me for a minute. Come on. And I beat all of Dark Cloud 1 in only 17 dungeon runs, which as far as I can tell is the minimum possible to beat the whole game. And that took me, I think, 100 hours. And then I've got a playthrough going of Dark Cloud 1 right now where I'm getting every ultimate weapon as soon as the character becomes available. And that took me like 50 hours in Divine Beast Cave to get Chronicle, 7th Heaven, Super Steve, and Anjagir. That was ridiculous. But no, I definitely could have more Dark Cloud 2 time, but like I've literally gone fish mad. No, I do get the sarcasm though. It is funny. The rookie numbers, gotta pump them up. 6-7 times a day. Getting Super Steve in Divine Beast Cave is like the worst. Like actually the worst. God, it's so bad. You know what? This was not that important of an episode. Do I think I can do it? No, there's no way I can pull off fucking getting Steam open and everything without doxing myself. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'll be back in like half an hour to an hour, I apologize, but I can't dox myself again. It's like driving me up the wall that fucking, it keeps showing my full name every time I try to do something. But we are either going to be playing Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy III, or we're going to be playing a cell-shaded roguelite with randomly generated dungeons and unique vibrant weapons. So it's hard to say what we'll be playing. But it's a Final Fantasy game, or it's going to be a cell-shaded roguelite with vibrant weapons and randomly generated dungeons. It's not Dark Cloud. Or Dark Chronicle. Or Dark Cloud 2. But I'd hate to leave y'all, but I'm tech illiterate, and I can't keep showing you all my personal information. One of you is gonna steal it and realize how fucking pathetic I am, and I don't need that.